Hello, friends. Welcome to Leap Interview Series. Today, we have with us a personality which is uh, right at the top of Maths University, which is Vice Chancellor, um, Dr. Yadav, and he's also participating or involved in many other organizations. So let's welcome Dr. Yadav. Please welcome to this interview series.
Thank you, sir.
And could you briefly tell us about your involvement with Math University and other educational institutions?
Yes, sir. Myself working as a Vice Chancellor of this university from 1st July 2021 as a Vice Chancellor of this one. Here is appointment is done by the Honorable Governor of the Chhattisgarh. Within the frame of the 4 years plus, I have done this university reached to the from B++ NEC grade to the A+ grade NEC within the 4 years of span. And in addition to this working here, I am the nominee of the Honorable President of India as a EC member, Executive Council member in the Nagaland Central University, Nagaland. Another representation from the Honorable President of India, Triple IT Trichy, Indian Institute of Information Technology, Trichinapalli, as a chairperson of the selections and board committees of that one. In addition to this, I am the governor nominee for Mahatma Gandhi Horticulture and Forestry University in Durg, board member of this Atal Bihari Vajpayee University, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. This is my span within the country. As international is concerned, myself as a advisor of this Yasbad University, Lusaka Jamia, advisor and country head of that one from the last 3 years. Earlier, I was professor of that university, looking the each and every activity within from the country itself, and also delivering the lecture for the PG and PhD students. Sometimes taking the like you can say interview, or you can say final viva of these PhD students of that university.
Wow.
Similarly, I am as an advisor of this KLC University, South Carolina, USA, that is Kingdom Life Christian University, South Carolina, as advisor of that university. In addition to this, some government institutions in the Oman, also I have delivered many lectures there. Around more than 15 to 20 countries, I have taught the students, even foreign students I am teaching without any remuneration like that, just free of cost from the last, the Corona, not within the span of the Corona, before the Corona. So as a person being is concerned, in addition to this, so many institutions, schools and government schools, they often called me, sir, give me some techniques because I am the UPSC advisor in UPSC also, Indian Public Service Commission, New Delhi. So sits usually in the interviews of IS, IPS, IFS, IRS like that. So people invite, especially in higher education, sir, how to prepare and how to do for that. And there is only the 0.1%, 0.2% is success rate. So very difficult there competition within the country. So many times I supervise, guide them, the students in that way. Many schools in tribal, especially club schools, Vivekananda, global schools, and some there are different kind of schools which are supported by the government. So I am working with that one because of the for the benefits of the students. In addition to this, I have written around 55 books. Published around 189 research papers in the Scopus, SCI, NAS ratings journals, and in my name there are 20 patents, and I have supervised 22 PhD scholars, 4 PDF scholars, 1 D.Litt scholar, and 5 postdoctoral D.Sc scholars. Myself also the B.Tech, PG DBM, M.Tech, Ph.D, and D.Sc Doctor of Science in Computer Engineering, and D.Litt in the management. So having the highest qualification within the country and world, you can so globe. So I am looking very well at the institutions, and I have been advising to the different universities also. Ahmed University, Chennai, IEC University in Himachal, Solan, Calcutta Business School, Calcutta. Even earlier, I was VC of the Sangam University. After that, I was advisor for more than 6 months of that university, Sangam University, Bhilwara, Rajasthan. In addition to this, I was having some charge of in charge VC of this Future University, Bareilly in Uttar Pradesh also for around 3 months. So this is the basic area where I am working that.
Excellent, excellent. That's amazing to know. And let me start with a question about your advice for the faculties today in order to be relevant for the digital era that we are in, and also ensuring that whatever are the education policies and the institute want to bring in, they cannot do it unless the faculties are ready to deliver. So, what is your advice to the faculties of India? And of course, you have worked globally as well.
What we have observed in India, faculties mostly go for the theoretical part. But as a student is concerned or researcher is concerned, I emphasize that we should go more emphasis on the practical part. Practical knowledge is longevity, as well as students learn easily. So whatever subject is concerned, whether it is the arts, humanities, Hindi, history, or it is mathematics, but once the students do some practical on that ground, visit some industry on that area, then obviously they learn much more and more. So I advise the always faculties, you have to be more practical, give the more practical knowledge to the students. One thing. Second thing, learning always that has no barrier of the age. Whether you are age of the 65 or 70 as a professor, but you have to learn daily. You have to read out, you have to learn new things. And these days, research and innovations are the empirical part of the study. So we have to more emphasis on that area also. Only the bookish knowledge is not sufficient. So teacher, if has to deliver a 1 hour lecture, then it should he or she should must at least give time for that lecture 1 to 2 hours, so that his delivery should be very well, very strongly. As a part of this, when I was doing the PG DBM some program from IIM, I have seen my professors when I was working as a scientist in the ICR system also, that their research always prevails everywhere. And these days, the worldwide, there is a continuous changing. Technology is continuous changing. So we have to cope up with that one. We have to give that knowledge to our students so that they can perform in the industry. Not only in the matter of only they are getting the good marks or getting the good practical knowledge, but they should perform in we have to make the student future ready for the industry also. So it says embedded part of each and every faculty to advise them to do more learning what you are delivering in the class.
Fantastic. That's a very valuable advice. Now, let's go to the students. What's your advice to the students how they can become more employable?
Sir, students are these days more tech savvy. They are working more with the AI, ML, artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, and these other areas which are coming these days. EV, electrical vehicles also they are coming. And as a student is concerned, they are more curious. But what they want the things in a single day. That is somewhere the problem is there. They want 1 crore package after the B.Tech. They want 2 crore package after the M.Tech. Like that, the things go by slowly. You should have the knowledge. You should incorporate something, and you have to give to the industry, give to your industry part. Then automatically your salary and other things will be high. Once you are thinking only about the salary, my salary is less, or I am, what you are contributing to the institutions. If you are your contribution is good, automatically you will get the benefit of that one. Not in terms of salary, in terms of recognition also. So I advise to the students, have the patience, learn more technological things, research and innovations do these days, because now the industry 5.0 is about over and industry 6.0 is coming into the picture. Fully automation, the period is, I think that is going into the advanced way. So student, either from the arts and humanities, science, technology, or from the management, they have to learn each and everything, and they have to update according to the need of the hour and need of the time. So then only the survival will be easy. Otherwise, you will be outdated within a span of 5 years, 6 years, 10 years like that. So continuous efforts to make the learning and then practical that one and give return to your industry at least.
Fantastic. Now we're talking about the about building the experience, as you just said, it's very important that we should not go for theoretical learning. We should be having experience-based learning, try and understand how things are working in the industry, and accordingly channelize our learning or shape our learning. Now, in order to do that, many institutions and even the government policies, they encourage internships with the industry. um, Now, so earlier there were only one internship in a PG course, but there were no internships in the bachelor's course. So uh, is it right that according to the new policies in India, um, even bachelor's education is also having internships?
Sir, recently Government of India implemented National Education Policy 2020 in the year of 2020. From 2021 onwards, it is all the universities, central universities first and then state universities, they are incorporating that syllabus and curriculum accordingly. New education policy, that is earlier it was said, but now it is National Education Policy 2020. In that there is a provision for the internship, for the apprenticeship in graduation also, in UG programs also. After
Okay.
the every semester or every year completion, there is some mandatory part. Suppose students go for the exit after 1 year, 4 credits internship or project work is mandatory. If he go for the exit for the second year, that is diploma, he will get the degree like the diploma. Then there is also 4 credits internship or project work is mandatory. After 3 years, he will be get the bachelor degree, but there is incorporated 6 month internship or the 6 month around apprenticeship, like that project work there is. After 3 years, if you go for the research degree or honors degree, that is 4 year bachelor is now. So the level is also, they have changed. Level 5.5, level 5, 6.0, like that. And the foreign, at par with the foreign universities like UK and USA, that is the degree are giving in the terms of the credits and that is level also. So accordingly, the NEP 2020 has been modified and updated. But still only 2 or 3 states are remaining who have not implemented, because in India, it is what is the government of India and state government, they have some certain rules that government, it is not mandatory for state, so that they have to follow it. But most of the states have followed from the last three states. In Chhattisgarh, I was implementation part also. There was committee of the vice chancellors to implement the NEP 2020. I was part of that committee and drafted the rules and regulations then and implemented it. Here, not only in Chhattisgarh, most of the states, in the bachelor's degree, there is internship, there is apprenticeship. Similarly, in the PG degree also. And in the research also, it is earlier who was a 2 years Ph.D. program. Now it is 3 years everywhere mandatory. And there is lab work, experiment work, project work, like that. And on experiment basis, there is a JRF is here, Junior Research Fellowship. Government of India is providing some scholarships also to the scholars. Those are working on some projects, national or international. So everything is now incorporated, and hopefully the coming generation will get the benefit of it. Yes.
That's really fantastic. And I think if we look at lots of institutions, they are trying to implement this new national education policy. And well, some universities are successful in doing that. Some universities are actually struggling. Some colleges are struggling because they don't have the right kind of faculties or industry connect to actually do it. But I think at the government level, it is great initiative, and slowly or steadily, I think more colleges and more universities will catch up and implement this, because I think implementation is the key. And I think that's a great. Also, I see that a lot of Indian colleges and universities, in fact, not only India, outside as well, I see that institutions are offering add-on courses or value-add courses. These are certifications provided by different organizations, especially commercial organizations. And I see that the reason being, these add-on, they are uh, based on latest trend, latest technology, and the curriculum is designed by the industry people, not by the educationist. So uh, that is also a way that some institutions have found. How do I accelerate? Because changing curriculum so frequently is not easy. Even if it is private and you change the curriculum, then finding faculty to do that curriculum is also challenging. So I want to know your view. Do you think these add-on courses, value-add certifications, this is a good thing?
Sir, as far NEP 2020 is concerned, and you see the Indian academic ambience, Indian academic culture also, really difficult to impart the quality education, really difficult to impart the industry education, that is okay. But government also initiated SWAYAM programs, that is MOOCs programs through MOOCs, NPTEL through the IITs, different IITs, and their curriculum is industry linked. Their knowledge and their practical exposure is industry linked. In addition to this, EduTech, the companies which are coming in this line, especially
Yes.
like IBM, like this TCS, like this Mahindra, and many others, even L&T also.
Right.
I have seen some places. Even Coursera, you can say, they have developed their own courses, their own syllabus to link with the industry. And the industry is that is really linking the way, or it is mostly free. Its learning is free. Only once the student or the faculty wants its certification, then they have to appear in the exams. Only they are taking the charge of appearing the exams, because examination will require evaluation and everything. Then mark sheets or certificate will be issued.
Yeah.
Otherwise, learning is free. The student, if wants to learn industry linked things, value added things, because earlier it was only in shape of 1 month, shape of in certificate within the institution. But now the take ad, Coursera, NPTEL, different L&T and IBM, like that, they are providing so many. Even I think NASCOM also is doing same. So government is also doing same efforts, NPTEL and others. And in the private sector, private institutions, EdTech, EduTech, they are doing the same thing also. So now the plenty of opportunities are available to the students, to the faculties also, to learn these things with at par with the industry, to learn with that one. So I request to all the students and faculties, the resources where are they limited, whether they are in the remote or in the cities also, you have to learn these things, because these are the free of charge. And for the certification, you have to pay very less amount, 300 rupees, 1100 rupees, 1000 rupees, not more than that. So everyone should opt, and if the institution can afford that fee, within that fee received by the student, that will be much better, I think so. If it is, even some organizations are refunding the 50% fee if you are getting the certificate from there. So these are the lucrative offer is also there. You learn from there free of cost, and then appear in the exams, and you are qualifying marks and everything, getting the certificate, then 50% will be waive off your fee, examination fee. So this is one kind of, you can say that this is one kind of very accelerating things to the industry, academic industry. But still it is because of not much awareness, or you can say not much of the interesting by the faculty itself, because law of inertia in physics, there is it always,
Yeah.
nobody wants to change. So that is a difficulty. But you
Correct.
have to survive, then obviously you have to learn the new things and deliver the things to the students also. So this is the
Wow. Wow. That's really well said and very well explained. And I think audience is going to benefit from your advice a lot. Um, uh, One of the last questions, as we're coming towards the end, is you have got Mac University from wherever it was few years ago to NAC A plus. And so the question is, what next? What new things that you are planning or you want to bring to Mac University in next 1 or 2 years?
Sir, we are trying to be the institution of eminence, and we were trying to develop the research labs, excellent research labs in the area. And now from the last year, we have invited around from the 20 foreign nations as students here. They are studying here from more than 20 countries. In the similar track within the Chhattisgarh, though we are the leading one, because in Chhattisgarh there is no A+ grade university in the government sector and private sector both, except the central university, that is Guru Ghasidas University is here in the Bilaspur, that is only A++. Other government and private are there below that grade, like not the A+. So we are the leading in this way, and we are trying our best to lead. We are applying this online education. We have received approval from the University Grant Commission, DB, Distance Education Bureau, for online education in the 5 streams, and the distance mode education in the 7 streams. We have received approval of that one. Even yesterday, we were having the meeting with the UGC itself for more ODL programs for distance mode, for 7 more programs. Maybe 4 or 5, maybe again, I may be hoping that we will get the approval of that one. So remote areas of the Chhattisgarh are very far-flung, and they are not accessible for the education, especially the higher education. You see the Chhattisgarh, if you average, you see that is lowest, I think, in the state. And it is a state, you can say, in higher education, that is around 27, 28, and 30% now. Then Chhattisgarh states around 21% in the higher education GER ratio. So as a university is concerned, we have 2 campuses. One is the Pandri campus in the Raipur city. Another is around 35 kilometers away. That is Arang campus. Main campus is there. In addition to this, here we have the flexibility to have the more centers, more study centers with the approval of the state government. So since the very difficult to go into the Bastar, very difficult to go to the Narayanpur, Sarguja, like the remote area, there are very far-flung jungles and everything. Not electricity is not there so far. So we are incorporating that students, including that student through the online education along with the distance mode education. So that we can cover the most of the Chhattisgarh part with the MATS University. So that in addition to this, we are having 2025 from other states, countries, foreign students also. We will develop, I think sooner or later, university as one of the best university. We'll try it our best to be in the NIRF ranking, and that one around within the 50 of that rank, I think so. And globally ranked in the Times Higher ranking, Shanghai ranking, that we are also in preparing for that track also. Yes, sir. Please.
Excellent, excellent. Well, good luck with that mission for your university, and in general for education. Your contribution is absolutely valuable, and it has been the paramount efforts that you have put in to bring in institutions to this level, not just Maths University, but many other institutions that you're helping, which is very, very amazing and encouraging to see. And this will definitely inspire a lot of other educationists to do the same and help people, help students, universities, and so on to, to make this world a better place to live. And also want to acknowledge the fact that you also taught students without taking fees during certain periods. Again, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you so much for your time.